What's up, everyone? Today, I want to discuss how life and everything in life is a negotiation. So, essentially, you are responsible to how your life is now. If your life sucks, that's on you. If your life is amazing, it's on you. And so, I want to talk about how to become a better negotiator for your own life and how to improve on that. So I want to start off with a quote that I actually have from a life coach that I follow. His name is Corey Wayne, Coach Corey Wayne. I followed him for several years, and he's really helped me become who I am today. So, and the quote goes that you don't get what you deserve in life, only what you negotiate. And I really love it because of how true it is. You know, whenever you are in an interview process for a new job, you are essentially in a negotiation. You are negotiating what your pay rate is, what benefits you might want, and maybe even the position of that specific job, because I know a lot of jobs will advertise for one job, but maybe you wanted something different, or they try and just twist the way or whatever job that they're offering. And that's just a basic example, as well as, you know, when you're getting a car, or your relationships, and not just your romantic relationships, but your family relationships, your friendships, and just acquaintances as well. Everything that you do in life is a negotiation. You are negotiating for what you feel that you deserve and what you want out of life, because there are plenty of people out there that don't deserve the type of life that they live, but clearly they are a great negotiator for what they get out of life. And so, just to provide a relatable example, and something that I've experienced and gotten to work through since I got out of the Marine Corps, is just a basic job interview, basic job negotiation. I have had several jobs since I got out of the Marine Corps, and I have been lucky enough to have already developed my negotiation skills for specific jobs before leaving the Marine Corps. And so since I got out, I've always gotten the job that I applied for. I've only applied for a few jobs, and I've always gotten the job that I applied for. I got it at the pay rate that I wanted, as well as whatever benefits that particular job came with. And I have plenty of friends that are tons more qualified than I am for certain things, whatever field that they're in, and they don't always get what they really deserve. And I always feel bad for them, because obviously they are great at that specific job that they're applying for, and I know that they can be great, or they deserve better pay and whatnot. But again, life is your own negotiation. You're entirely responsible for it. And therefore, if these people didn't get what they really deserve, it simply comes down to them not standing up for themselves and being firm in what they're negotiating for that particular job. And oftentimes it comes down to having a level of self-respect and being able to set certain boundaries. So for instance, if you have a lot of self-respect and someone comes up to you, say maybe romantically in a romantic situation, and someone starts disrespecting you in that way, if you have a lot of self-respect, you're going to let them know that, hey, your behavior is not acceptable, and I need you to treat me this particular way, because I don't accept your rudeness, your disrespect to me, or this or that. And you got to let them know that if they cross that line, cross that boundary that you have just now set, that your relationship cannot continue, because they've shown that they don't respect you. And that's really what it comes down to with setting boundaries, is you set boundaries, but you also enforce it. It is not up to other people to respect or enforce your boundary, because ultimately people are always going to test whatever boundary that you might set for them. And so it's up to you to enforce it. And if you don't enforce it, this leads me into my next thing of being firm in setting those boundaries. If you don't enforce it, they're going to walk all over you, take advantage of you, and just continuously disrespect you. And it's unfortunate because there's a lot of people out there that allow these parasitic people to leech off of them and their kindness, because we all know people that are super, super kind. They do anything for anyone. They'd help them out in a heartbeat and do everything that they can, giving up their time and their money to help out other people. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that don't have enough of their own self-respect to disallow these parasitic people to come into their life and continue to leech off of them. So there's another quote from Corey Wayne that I wanted to bring in because it applies to that specific scenario, which is, no one will ever do or say anything to you that you do not allow them to do. And it just is exactly what I said. If someone starts disrespecting you in any certain way, or doing lost my train of thought, doing a action that you don't like, it's up to you to let them know that they are crossing that. And so what you are doing by telling them this is where the line is you're not allowing them to cross over that. Or at least you are giving them notice. You're putting them on notice. And so the way you don't allow people is, quite simply, you just cut them off. I mean, if someone's being disrespectful to you and you call them out on it and they aren't changing their actions, then it's up to you to decide that this relationship, this job, or whatever situation that you're in, this interaction that I'm having with this person is not up to my standards of respect that I desire, or whatever other situation. And so you decide to either leave that situation, therefore you're not allowing them to take advantage of you anymore or be rude or disrespectful to you anymore, or you stay in that situation, which communicates to them that their behavior is okay. So that's all I got for you today. Wrap it up right there. I'm trying to get these videos shorter, but I always got a lot of information I want to deliver. But if you like the video, like it, leave a comment if you got other suggestions, and subscribe. See you in the next one.